Hey everybody, how's it going? Dave Games here with Eternal 101. Want to take you through some of these budget decks. So, I love playing the pre-built decks as much as the next guy, but they don't get you too far. There's a couple decks here that'll get you through for a couple thousand shiftstone, which might be great places to start. Let's look at Budget Rakano first. In Budget Rakano, you'll find this deck is very aggro. Aggro means aggressive and fast. There's a lot of low-cost cards here. If you look at this curve, you'll find that most of the cards cost less than 4 power. Oni Ronin, or as I like to call him, Oni Ronin, Pepperoni and Cheese Pizza, is a great card to have in this deck. Lots of power for 1 cost with Warcry. Definitely a good way to get started. Pyro Knight's another great one. I built this deck with a lot of what I already had, so I probably didn't spend more than 1,000 or 2,000 shiftstone on this deck, and I just sort of added in cards I already had. Bear Arm's a great one to have. Doesn't cost you anything extra because it's not a rare card, it's not an epic card. Should be pretty cheap to craft, so that one should be great to add in there. Champion of Glory, I managed to pick a couple of these up. Another great card to have in there if you have him. May be worth crafting, as well as Hojan, worth crafting if you don't already have him. Rakano Outlaw is another awesome one. Torch is definitely useful. The ability to fly here with Elder's Feather and the Finest Hour, definitely valuable cards there as well. Having some aerial support with the Valkyrie Enforcer, as well as the ability to silence, is great, and the Whirling Duo really helps out too. Another one I like a lot is the Runehammer and the Sword of Icaria for that Warcry. So there's a lot of cards in here that are really good for getting you started, doing a lot of damage early on. I managed to pick up this Soulfire Drake just in a random giveaway, so I got lucky. I figured, let's add him in here for my more expensive card. That flying, that charge can come in so handy. So if you have things that you feel like might be good to add in, check it out, see what you think, see how it works out for you. A couple of seats and banners as well here. And if you take a look at this breakdown, you'll find it's a little bit more fire than justice, and I've selected the power accordingly. So I've got justice and fire here to sort of meet that. Another thing I want to point out is I only have 1 merchant. I do have a market, but I almost never use it in this deck. It may be worth crafting a couple extra merchants just so you can access that market, but I wanted to take the merchant I already had, build a nice easy deck for starters. Thought that'd be a great way to get us started. Let me know what you think of the Budget Rakano deck. Any comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Feel free to follow me. Would love to see you around on the Twitch chat. We can totally help you out if you want to build a deck like this. Dave_Games_ is the name on Twitch, and The Dave Games is the name on YouTube and all other social media. Feel free to follow me. Check me out. Thanks for being here. Thanks, and game on.